I'm Vice President of the Solution Strategy team here.
Awesome. And we're here to share some of the results of Sapient Insights Group's 26th Annual HR System Survey. It was announced last month at HR Tech, and we now have the report for core HR systems available at isolvedhcm.com. So we encourage you to go download that and want to share some of the highlights with you to encourage you to go take a look, because not only did iSolve receive 4 #1 placements in the report across payroll and HRMS and time and onboarding for user experience and vendor satisfaction for the SMB, but also top 5 placements in things like learning and recruiting that are going to be even more important coming forward in the new year. And so if you've never heard of the report, you're in for a treat. Over 2,000 unique organizations responded to their call for survey completions, many of whom were iSolve People Heroes, our customers. And so if you spent the time to complete a survey for us, we greatly appreciate it and say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It's because of you we were able to earn those top placements. And so it counts for organizations that are responsible for over 25 million employees that work for them. And so the information within is so insightful. And so not only does it rank the different vendors in accordance to vendor satisfaction and user experience, but it also highlights some key trends that are emerging in HCM. And so Geoff, can you share a few of those emerging trends that are highlighted in the report, please?
Yeah, of course. It is a great report to read if you're interested in really understanding the shape of the HCM technology market and how people are using it. I would say a couple of things that struck me, the sort of emergent trends when we think about what's driving satisfaction with HCM technology. There were things like, obviously, vendor responsiveness, user experience was important there. I would say single source of truth. Having a single source of truth for data became really, really important this year and was driving a lot of the sort of reasons that people were selecting technology. They need a single source to really understand what's going on in their organization and automate processes and so on. Obviously, something we believe in really strongly. That's why we build the platform the way we do. I think reasons that were cited for people changing their HCM platform was kind of interesting. Changes in cost always drive some people to reevaluate the platform, but scalability came up, which I thought was kind of interesting. How does the platform enable me to scale what I'm doing and grow as my needs change? So that's an interesting thing to look for. And obviously, when you're looking for a new platform, key question to ask: how does this scale? How does this expand, extend, and meet the requirements I'm likely to have in the future? And also data security came up. I thought that was interesting. People are changing platform on the basis of being concerned about security. Obviously something we take really, really seriously here. And then I think the last area I'd probably highlight, other emerging trends that were called out to keep an eye on. Not surprisingly, artificial intelligence, as that becomes more and more embedded in HCM technology, as the platforms get smarter to do more of the work for the HR folks, for the payroll and benefits administrators, and ultimately the business leaders. Again, something we've talked about a lot and will be really driving a lot of innovation around over the next 12 to 18 months. And then a couple of other things I think would be workflow automation and benchmarking. Benchmarking came up a lot. That's really interesting too. Again, for us, it's something we believe in. We want to share benchmarking information from the platform. Good to see that it's becoming a topic of conversation. So a lot of good stuff in that report.
Thank you so much, Geoff. And thank you again to our people heroes who completed the survey. We're really proud of the results. This survey and responding results is definitely the result of all of your voices collectively across the industry. And so we'd encourage you to download the report and get some of the information and insights detailed here and much, much more. So head over to isolvedhcm.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you.